The assumption is too often made that if a person is standing behind a pulpit and their name is preacher, that they are perfect. And preachers always like to use P's in all their sermons as well. Alliteration. I'm basically trying to break that mold a little bit. I'm going to tell you straight out that I'm not a perfect man, and my journey to get here on this stage and be a part of what's happening in Avalon in this way has been a winding road that I did not predict for myself, but I'm thankful I've gone through it. It hasn't been easy. Right about 2010, 2011 time frame, my wife and I, which Crystal's not here, she's actually with some college students out in Indiana doing a conference out there for Christian college students. So she's doing that. Jillian, I don't know where she is. So Jillian and Molly are around here somewhere. But this is Chloe, my middle one. And just to tell you about how we met, Crystal and I met in a Christian campus, and we did a lot of important type leadership stuff early on. And very early on, we got super involved in ministry. And right about 2010, 2011, I was doing ministry at a church. I was also teaching at Mid-Atlantic, and then in addition to all of those things, I was working heavily towards potentially planting a church in Norfolk as well. And all of this great work I was doing, I was neglecting some very important things that were happening in my home. My wife was going through a difficult time emotionally for various reasons. I was emotionally unavailable to her at the time. My kids were, doing the kid thing, going to school and all that stuff, but I wasn't necessarily available to them either because I had so many important things to do for God. And it wasn't until really it was a very quick time frame where my wife basically said, you know what, we need to spend some time apart, that it all hit me. And from that moment where that reality hit, it was a difficult journey. It got to the point where actually we were living under separate roofs. We were separated from one another for a period of time. Lasted ultimately about 3 or 4 months. And in that time, statistics are, if you get to the point where the other person signs a lease on another place, you're not going to really be able to work it out. It's not going to usually happen. But somehow, God wanted our story not to be a story of perfection, but a story of redemption. And I think God worked in that time frame for us to redeem us toward one another. It was interesting because my wife and I, going through that process, realized how much not only we love each other, but actually liked to be with one another. I think God was a part of it. But it wasn't easy early on. It was scary. Chloe, you were, sorry, I keep rambling. You were, how old, about 7, 8 years old at the time? What are some emotions, some fears that you guys, or that you felt in that time?
Well, I felt scared that I was going to lose everybody that I loved and stuff, but I was felt confused because I didn't know what was going on and I didn't know why it was happening to me. I don't know.
A lot of people go through this, but you always feel alone right in the middle of it. And so she felt fear, she felt confusion, and there's no easy way to explain this kind of thing to your kids when you're going through it. And you were around, to be straight honest with you guys. There were times when Crystal and I were in the middle of a heated discussion. We argued with each other at times in that period of our life. And they were in the house when that happened. So I have to believe that they'd overheard. In fact, there was a time I remember Jillian running in and just crying and saying, "Stop, stop." It's easy for us to put on the fake thing on stage and not admit to the fact that it's through those struggles as a family that God can shine. Since that time, God's been doing some tremendous things in our family, and I feel like God has blessed us in a tremendous way. And it's kind of a weird thing out of nowhere. Chloe just started singing like an angel. I don't know why or how, but we're going to let her sing a little bit with this song that kind of tells our story from my perspective. The song is "I've Made Mistakes," so forgive me for making mistakes. It's been a while since I've played guitar. Oh, I got to turn the volume up. You can see how long it's been. I have made mistakes, I continue to make them. promises I've made, promises I've made, I continue to break them. All the doubts I face, all the doubts I face, I continue to face them. But nothing is a waste, nothing is a waste if you learn from it.
And the sun does not cause us, the sun does not cause us to grow. It is the rain that will strengthen, the rain that will strengthen your soul. It will make you whole. We have lived in fear. We have lived in fear, and our fear has betrayed us. We will overcome. We will overcome the apathy that had made us. 'Cause we are not alone. We are not alone in the dark with our demons. 'Cause we have made mistakes. We have made mistakes, but we've learned from them. And the sun does not cause us, the sun does not cause us to grow. It is the rain that will strengthen, the rain that will strengthen your soul. It will make you whole. Oh, my heart, how can I face you now? We both know how badly I let you down. I am afraid. I am afraid of all that I've been fading away. And the sun does not cause us, the sun does not cause us to grow.